Hi, my name's Adam Gilbourne. I'm the founder and managing director of EAS IMX. EAS IMX was established in 2004 in order to offer a complete solution to the many challenges businesses faced when trying to import from China. Our unique one-stop solution has made EAS IMX the world's fastest growing import services company. So, whether you're a seasoned importer or importing for the first time, I'd strongly urge you to spend a few short moments watching this video.
Everyone knows China is the world's factory, and in 2010 China became the world's largest exporter, meaning you can buy just about anything in China. Based in Shanghai, EAS IMX is at the heart of global trade. Our office is just 30 minutes from the busiest container port in the world. There are two main manufacturing areas in China, the Pearl River Delta and the Yangtze River Delta region, and our office is within a 3-hour drive of over 500,000 factories. EAS IMX is completely independent and not tied to any one manufacturer. This means you get complete transparency, no hidden charges, and the ability to purchase from multiple manufacturers anywhere in China. There are many websites out there full of Chinese suppliers, most of which are littered with middlemen, trading companies and unscrupulous suppliers, all posing as manufacturers. EAS IMX gives you a solution to verify suppliers to ensure that you're buying directly from the manufacturer. Communication is a vital part of the sourcing process. After all, how can a manufacturer quote you correctly if they don't understand your requirements and expectations in the first place? Our team of experienced bilingual account managers ensure that important details don't get lost in translation. Many people underestimate how time-consuming the sourcing process can be. Even explaining simple details to a factory with broken English can be like banging your head against a brick wall. At EAS IMX you get a solution which ensures you avoid such frustrating, time-consuming hassles. Being sourcing experts, we know 3 major truths. 1. The devil is in the detail. 2. Sourcing is time-consuming. 3. Sourcing isn't only about getting the cheapest price, it's about qualifying the requirements, specifications and materials to ensure you get the cheapest price without sacrificing the product quality. China has a history of trade going back thousands of years. Trading is in their blood, so if you're going to go up against them, you better have a plan. To negotiate well, you need to understand how Chinese manufacturers work. When it comes to negotiating, knowledge is power. And if you're unaware what something costs to manufacture, then you're like a one-legged man in an arse-kicking contest. Because as soon as you open your mouth and demand a price below the factory's production cost, they instantly recognise you've no idea what you're talking about. If you're looking to get the lowest price, you need to understand the costs of labour, manufacturing, raw materials and the tax-back system in China. Many people have the perception that Chinese manufacturers must be desperate for business. The reality is, factories often have more business than they can handle. This means, in some cases, they'll offer very high prices just to take on any new orders. Quite simply, they don't need the business unless it's really profitable. Before placing an order, you first need to verify the legitimacy of a factory. To do so, you need to speak with the relevant government department, an impossible task if you don't speak or read Chinese. With EAS IMX you don't need to worry about fraudulent suppliers anymore, we'll verify them for you. Once placing an order with EAS IMX, we'll create a sales contract with the manufacturer. Years of experience has taught us exactly what should and should not go into a contract, so you get exactly what you ordered. EAS IMX is a Chinese registered business and our contracts are valid under Chinese law. This is something that makes a lot of difference. Like many places in the world, there's one set of rules for locals and another for outsiders. Unfortunately, many factory owners look at foreigners with a view that they're already rich, now it's my turn, so I'm quite within my rights to rip you off if I can. Purchasing from Chinese suppliers can be an outright gamble if you don't know what you're doing. At Easy Imex, we have completely removed the risk of purchasing from Chinese manufacturers. Quality control is a fundamental part of the importing process that you cannot afford to miss. If your goods are delivered into your country and they're faulty, it's too late. You have to discover the problems before they leave China, and preferably early on in the process. Here's why quality control is so important. Although there's lots of good factories in China, China is still a developing country. What is acceptable to a factory might be of a poor standard that makes it totally unsellable in the West. For example, poor quality packaging is common. The factory thinks, what does it matter? The product works just fine. Why do you care about the packaging? Many factories work on very thin margins, and in order to increase their profit, they will actively seek to manipulate the quality of a product. Although at one point they might have made a good product, they then manipulate the quality of the material. It's the same product but a lower quality version. Easy Imex has a network of quality control people in every province in China. We have different levels of quality control to cover your needs regardless of how much you're importing. If factories know there's a company in China who will be quality controlling their order and they have a sales contract to back this up, they'll treat your order differently from the start. Chinese manufacturers are capable of producing world-class goods, but they need some form of management to make sure that this happens. They don't use the products on a day-to-day basis, they don't know the consumer's demands as well as you do. They will make product changes without knowing whether the market wants it or not. Ultimately, quality control is an extension of sourcing and writing a sales contract. The quality control doesn't start when you're making the order, it starts right from the beginning. Prevention is better than cure. If you leave quality control until the order is finished and you then discover a problem, the factory will go away and do a botched job of patching it up. This means following the right processes early on with the manufacturer. Getting your goods halfway across the world in good condition and in a cost-effective manner can present many challenges. At Easy Imex you get a complete end-to-end logistics solution. We manage getting goods from the factory floor right to your door. With Easy Imex you don't need to worry about customs clearance, tax, duty, import permits and quarantine. No more endless piles of paperwork, no need to arrange your own marine cargo insurance policies. As a member of Easy Imex, these are all things you no longer need to worry about. Easy Imex has revolutionised the industry for small and medium-sized businesses. Previously, if importing less than container loads, you paid a premium price per cubic metre, making it impossible to import for the same cost as larger businesses who imported full container loads. Our one-of-a-kind mixed container service works by combining and consolidating orders from our members into one full container load. These containers are then shipped to your local port once per month. This means with Easy Imex, your cost per cubic metre is exactly the same as people who are importing full container loads. This means you no longer need to buy a full container load of one product to achieve the same landed price, allowing you to compete with larger businesses. You get logistics at cost. Easy Imex makes our money on a commission on your goods. We don't make our money on logistics. We charge this at cost. Because we're big players in the industry, we work with the shipping lines that give us the cheapest rates, saving you yet more time from shopping around. You can order from multiple manufacturers without the challenges this normally presents. China is larger than Western Europe, the US and Australia. So if you're ordering from more than one manufacturer, just arranging the internal logistics to consolidate an order can raise challenges. So traditionally, ordering from multiple manufacturers in China created issues. However, Easy Imex can now do this for you. Easy Imex members love the fact they no longer deal with this part of the process, leaving them more time to focus on their business, knowing you've got a bunch of experts sorting out your needs. You can relax and have the peace of mind knowing that the logistical side of your importing is being done in the most efficient way by people who know what they're doing.
So, if you're looking to import from China, Easy Imex has everything you need. With Easy Imex you can import from China with no prior knowledge or experience, import from China risk and headache free, deal with an established UK, Australian, Hong Kong and Chinese registered business. Have someone on the ground in China representing your needs and interests that can be on any factory floor within 24 hours. Total transparency. We don't hide who the manufacturer is or what we charge. We're looking to build long-term relationships with people, and we believe that transparency is a fundamental part of that. Most businesses outsource things like legal and accounting work, leaving it to professionals. Importing is no different. It's a specialised area that requires expertise. We work on a membership basis for the simple reason it will be impossible to offer the level of services we have to everyone. Unfortunately, buying goods from Chinese manufacturers is not as simple as going down to the supermarket and picking something up off the shelf. Before ordering from a manufacturer, we need to clarify payment terms, certifications, is the factory legitimate, the exact specification of what's being ordered. And there are many variable factors unique to each order, such as the quantities you want to order, exchange rates, current material prices, etc. So that you can make a decision on importing a product, you first need a landed price calculated. This means working out weights, volumes, taxes, import duties, etc. All of this is essential if you want to get it right, and all of this needs doing before orders can be placed. So, if you're looking for an experienced Western managed team that's on the ground in China who can safely guide you through the minefield of importing, a company that has thousands of members the world over, a one-stop solution to all of these problems, then Easy Imex is for you.